Honestly, I think this guy should enter a competition to be the world's worst TikToker. I don't know, something just tells me that he'd be a straight shoo-in.
Congratulations, you won.
Hey Girl Scout, what's shakin'? How have you been? I personally have been doing amazing, enjoying our chats on Discord and watching the channel grow. And I have some big news. We got our first sponsor, baby! I am beyond excited, so be sure to stick around until a little bit later on in the video to find out more so you can celebrate with me. Because of this exciting news, today I thought we'd honor the growth of the channel by making a follow-up on one of my older videos, and so I ventured back onto the TikTok page of Bug Workout to see how our Russian predator with the abs of steel was doing. And I'll be honest, it really looks like nothing has changed. If anything, production quality has dropped and the thumbnails are even more disturbing than usual. I didn't even want to have to endure them if I'm honest with you, but if it's what I have to do to get good content for you guys, so be it. And yes, I plan on making tons of Russian puns just as bad as that one, so grab your vodka and let's drink through this cringe together, comrades. We are off to a terrible start, and that's putting it lightly. I know the gals are there for some booty clickbait, but the only ass I see is this guy thinking this is creative and funny content. Seriously, imagine this being a real scenario. You're working out with your friends, some guy leers at you and takes off his shirt before getting all up in your space to work out. What happens next? Well, certainly not the fanfiction our guy Sixpack Sergey wrote out. Maybe they would say something, move to a new workout spot, kick their legs back accidentally when he approaches them. Anything but latch onto his arms and walk away with him while he turns around and winks at no one like a crazy person. Where's he even going? They didn't even ask him. For all they know, he's the next Jigsaw, using his beauty to lure unsuspecting victims into his elaborate gym equipment-themed death traps. He may have actually been admiring their asses, knowing he would make them choose between their aesthetic beauty and life, as Jigsaw does. Have we learned nothing from famous serial killers, people? The hot ones are usually the mass killers. Lucky for us, he lacks the charm and wit that those such as Mr. Ted Bundy were known to possess. So it's safe to say the worst place he'll lead them to is a gym set up to make more of these cringe TikToks. Alright, let's just see what else this guy did, I guess. Moving right along. I should have prefaced that video by making sure you knew you're in for a treat. Is anyone else pissed off at this one? I need to relieve myself of all of my critiques because honestly, my face is flushed from secondhand embarrassment for them. Okay, maybe that was a wee bit much, but these jokes are so easy to make when the guy making the content is such a turd. I'm done with the puns, I promise. But for real, so much to talk about here. Like the guy in the background trying to pee. Do you think he's stalling because he doesn't want to have to interact with them? Or do you think he's rushing to get out of there? Is it even legal to film in a public bathroom? I know at my local gym, and I'm assuming that's where this is filmed, there are signs everywhere about not having your phone or camera on anywhere where people could be changing. Even if it is legal, do you not feel a bit weird filming something so dumb in such a gross environment? And forget asking who the nerd is that drops their jeans to the floor when he goes. This guy strips off his whole shirt. That's a whole new level of weird. I bet when people look over because they're confused, he takes it as them admiring him. The lack of self-awareness is wild. Plus, did anyone catch that last second where the camera peeks over the top of the stall at her? This TikTok is actually the sole reason I moved to the UK from Canada, to escape these stalls with any gaps in them that leave me vulnerable to weird Russian TikTokers. I'd like to imagine some guy was in the stall next to her, trying to survive the results of last night's Taco Bell in private, when he looks up to see some dude recording the stall next to him. And I like to imagine that he just so happened to be buff, 7 feet tall, with massive anger issues that convinces Mr. Bug that maybe filming TikToks isn't something he should continue to do.
Nice.
Judging by the tons of posts to follow this one, I doubt my fantasy actually happened, but it's calming to imagine otherwise. By the way, have any of you ever been curious as to what the hell kind of TV shows they have in Russia after seeing these people's TikToks? I know I have, and thanks to today's sponsor, now we can all do that. Surfshark is a quick and easy to install VPN that gives you access to servers in all the hotspots so you can access Netflix, Hulu, and other streaming services in whatever country tickles your fancy. But Grace, you may be asking, how can I be sure that my secret obsession with Vladimir Putin fanfiction won't be revealed to all my colleagues in some sort of big data leak? And to that I respond, if you're worried about safety, they offer many features such as IP and DNS leak protection, untraceable encryption, and a strict no logs policy. So you can rest assured no one will be able to tell that you're binge watching bug workout TikToks, even in countries where the app is banned. Unlike other VPNs, you can use your subscription on as many devices as you'd like, and it's available on tons of platforms from your phone to your Xbox. They offer 24/7 live customer support if you have any issues, and if for some unlikely reason you aren't a fan, they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. They're so generous, in fact, that if you follow the link in the description and use my code RETROPHANTOM at checkout, not only will you unlock 83% off of your subscription, but you'll also be able to have 3 months absolutely free. Not bad for a first sponsor, eh? So please, show our fellow Girl Scouts some love and be sure to sign up for Surfshark today. Anyways, back to the video. It wouldn't be a bug workout video without the weight on the legs so she can't escape me TikTok. This is exactly the content that makes him live up to his name, because this bugs me out more than anything else he does. At least in this one, it seems like he's gonna pick the weights up and let her go. Maybe in the past few months he's realized that trapping girls against their will and having his way with them is wrong? Or maybe he thinks he's found himself a creative loophole to continue making this type of content while still having a solid defense in court. Objection! But Judge, I clearly am trying to help her. It doesn't matter that I scripted it and objectified her for clicks because I didn't assault her. I'm actually so awesome if you think about it, because I totally could have. She was absolutely defenseless and I'm very ripped. Would you like to feel my muscles? Does anyone else get the vibe that he uses his abs in replacement of developing a personality? I'd like to imagine his Tinder bio has his height, unless he's below 6 feet tall, in which case it will have his PB for deadlifting, and maybe it says gym life if you're lucky enough to get more out of him. His job title says influencer, favorite song is obviously about getting mad bitches, and every picture is him shirtless. Except the last pic features his TikTok page to show off the number of followers he has. Russian Girl Scouts, be on the lookout and please save your super like for someone who deserves it, okay? The caption for this one says crazy prank trick, and I'm hoping that this refers to the guy in the orange shirt making the ridiculous faces. Maybe the prank is that they're trying to convince us that they think they're funny? Honestly, this video convinced me that they live in Russia because this type of gross humor is so cheap. Do people genuinely watch this and think it's good content? To me, this is the male equivalent of the e-girls pulling their overdramatic faces trying to be cute and funny, and I can't stand either of them. I'm just hoping people start calling them out and treat them like their country of origin. Ice cold. Oh, and if you're tired of the puns, please feel free to cry me a river. We're done for today, I promise. I don't understand it, and I really hope people hate this as much as I do. This guy needs to understand that getting attention by being problematic isn't a good thing. And I think the girls need to take a little responsibility and not perpetuate the idea that this type of behavior is okay. Scripted or not, showing videos like this and normalizing creepy behavior when a lot of TikTok users are impressionable young people is damaging. I know they don't care because they get millions of clicks and tons of attention, triggering us with their blatant sexualization of women and weird predatory scenarios. But with this amount of attention, someone is bound to get hurt. Their content consists of trapping women, taking upskirt pictures, tying girls up, tricking girls into coming with them to some unknown location, stealing girls away from their friends or their man, and other behavior where the victim smiles and laughs and not once acknowledges that these are not acceptable things to do to a person. I do notice some comments calling them out, but not enough for my liking. So if you guys see a weird TikTok like this, make sure you let them know how creepy and weird you think it is, and maybe we can get more people to catch on and not support these kinds of people. Anyways, that's all from me. Be sure to like today's video if you enjoyed, and become a Girl Scout by hitting that subscribe button. Come and follow me on my other socials, especially Twitch, because I'll be doing a special Halloween stream and would love to talk to you guys. And please don't forget to show some love to my very first sponsors over at Surfshark and use my code RETROPHANTOM for some deals that are anything but spooky. Link in the description. Hope you all have an amazing day, and I shall see you all in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Thanks for watching.